Noble Leader, seek immediate medical attention. Noble Leader, please respond. Please respond, Sierra 259. You are alarming me.
Not sure how long she's gonna stay together. Skies are jammed up anyway. Gotta get you off her, Lieutenant.
Sir,
You don't want to hear it. Get the package to the Autumn.
done.
Not yet, it's not. Emil, go with him. It's a ground game now.
It's been an honor, sir.
Likewise. I'll do what I can to draw their fire. 6. That AI chose you. She made the right choice. On my mark. Mark!
What's up guys, Hooky Bird here, bringing you the Noob's Guide to Legendary for the 9th and final mission of the Halo Reach campaign, the Pillar of Autumn.
Still with us, Commander?
Stay low. Let me draw the heat. Just deliver that package.
Here's our destination, 6. Pillar of oil. Race you to her.
So I'm not going to bullshit you, this mission is tough, alright, and it does not start out easily. You have 400 rounds for the assault rifle, which is in fact overloaded, but you have a whopping 24 bullets for the pistol, which is not a lot. You need to make them all count, so I like to start things off by sneaking up to this rock undetected, and either I'll throw a grenade at the grunts, or I will immediately open fire with the assault rifle and try to whittle down the elite's shield. Now normally the assault rifle is not an appropriate tool for whittling down shields, but in this case you're close enough and your cover is good enough that you can get away with it for one enemy. But as soon as he's down, run over and swap that out for a plasma pistol. Your next priority target should be pretty easy to identify. It's the 3 jackals that are going to be on the bridge, but hitting the opening in their shield with the pistol can be pretty difficult. Normally in the campaign, when we take out jackals, we've had a DMR at our disposal, but that is not the case here, and this can cost you quite a bit of pistol ammo. Using the overcharged EMP shot on the plasma pistol will not work. It will not knock out their shield with one shot. Grenades can be pretty tricky to land. So I just recommend just using the pistol.
Taking enemy fire!
Once both jackals are down, now you want to focus your attention on the other elite. And a lot of times on Legendary, it's going to be a white Ultra with a concussion rifle. Easiest way to take him down is simply with the elite combo from the bridge. Once both elites are down, that's my cue to ditch the pistol, which is going to be almost out of ammo at this point, and run to the bunker in the back right here and grab myself a DMR and rocket launcher. Now, me being the kill everything kind of guy, I'm going to go back and mop everything up, but at this point you could just hop on a mongoose and then drive to the next area.
Got transport.
Now, something to note about this section on Legendary is it's actually kind of tricky to survive it on Legendary unless you make sure that Emil hops on the back of your mongoose. Remember, Noble Team is invincible, and him being on the back of your mongoose will protect you from a lot of plasma fire that would otherwise kill you.
Scout, engage. Go ahead, 6.
Get the package out of there. Remember your objective.
Put your head is out, 6. We're gonna have to jump it.
Only thing that needs to be said here is that you need to pause for a second in this cave, or else the Phantom will shoot you down as you're jumping the bridge.
Noble, enemy forces blocking the road ahead.
This is yet another very difficult part of the mission. First thing I like to do is start off by shooting a rocket at that grunt recharge station, and then another rocket at that floating platform. That should kill both the jackals there, or if it doesn't, it'll knock them out of there and you can mop them up with the DMR. Then what I like to do is move along the left side and into this building. The hardest part about this section is going to be making sure that you don't get tagged by the Wraith. And the way I do that is by hiding in here. Alright, I shoot a rocket at the brutes, I don't stay out in the open for very long, and then I fall back and wait for them to come to me. It does not take long for the Wraith to realize that you're in here and start lobbing mortars your way. But while you're in here, as long as you don't go near the doorways, you are completely protected. Now, it might seem counterintuitive that I'm using my rocket launcher against the brutes instead of the Wraith, but I do that because I'm not going to destroy the Wraith, I'm going to hijack it. First, I'm going to use my rocket launcher to make sure that as many brutes as possible are dead. And then once I've expended all of my rocket launcher ammo, here's the tricky part, is I'm going to make a run for it from this left side of the area all the way to the right side. And on my way, I'm going to grab a plasma pistol from one of the dead grunts. Remember, I said I want to hijack the Wraith, not destroy it. Now here's the tricky part. I need to shoot the brute out of the plasma turret on the Wraith, and to do that will require 5 headshots without getting myself tagged by the Wraith. The best way I found to do this was to basically just crouch, and then whenever the Wraith fires a shot, move forward, because the Wraith is going to shoot where you just were, so as long as you move, you won't get tagged by it. Notice also that I've managed to grab myself a needle rifle from one of the jackal marksmen, and even though it doesn't have a whole lot of ammo in it, it's just enough. All I need is 3 shots from it. Alright, so I'm over here, I've got plasma pistol, needle rifle, gonna hijack the Wraith, jump in the plasma turret, jump out, kill the brute with 3 shots from the needle rifle, and now I have myself a tank. Either everything should be dead, or what's left should be very easy to mop up in the Wraith. Now the only thing I have to say for this part is that it can be a lot easier to see the enemies here for some reason by turning on your night vision.
Can't make mistakes out here.
Before moving to the next area, load up on needle rifle ammo from all the jackal marksmen.
got a situation.
Mother. We can get past this, sir.
No, you can't. Not without help.
Commander, you don't have the firepower.
I've got the mask.
Solid copy. Hit him hard, boss.
You're on your own, Noble. Turn around.
Crevice to the east. Let's go.
If you did not bring a needle rifle with you, you can grab a DMR here, but I recommend saving the DMR and using the needle rifle.
Buggers. Go quiet.
Once again, it can be easier to see these guys if you turn on your night vision. Okay, here's the first real time in the campaign that we've fought drones, and for the first time since drones were introduced in Halo 2, they actually have a headshot, and hitting them in the head kills them instantly. Now they fly around so erratically, good luck hitting them in the head, but it is still possible. Otherwise, it'll take 3 shots from the needle rifle to kill them, just like any other enemy, or if you manage to catch the drones when they land, they can become a one-shot kill to anywhere on their body if they're resting their wings and clinging to the walls. Once you kill enough of them, they'll retreat, and then you can move up, and then you can finish off the rest of them on the next corner.
More of them, 6!
Cover fire! Taking enemy fire! Taking rounds!
After the drones, you've got a bunch of skirmisher mammalians to deal with, but you should be able to take them out pretty easily with a needle rifle. If you're running low on health, you can grab the health pack here, or even better than that, the drop shield.
Spartans, over here!
Understood. You gotta get to the dry dock.
Grab the Spartan laser here and use it to take out the elite general first thing.
This is Captain Keyes of the Pillar of Autumn. We are tracking you, Noble, and we've begun our launch sequence. Proceed to dry dock, platform D. I'll be on it myself to receive the package.
We'll be there, sir.
Better be, soldier, because my countdown is no abort.
Alright, so with the elite general out of the picture, this becomes a lot simpler. Just use your DMR from up here on the cliff and take out as many jackals and skirmishers as you can before the elites move in. Now there are two places you can fight this from. Up here on the right or over here on the left. I recommend the left because you have a building for cover. Now this is where things start to get tricky because you're going to start backpacking this Spartan laser through this area. Now you can use one shot against that Elite Ultra, but your mileage will vary with that one and I don't recommend it. Just because I did it here does not mean that it'll work for you. Again, you won't knock out his entire shield with just one shot. You'll need to follow it up with shots from the DMR, but you can still take him out. As soon as you can, grab a plasma pistol or at least something else other than the Spartan laser to take out the elites. Do not use the Spartan laser against the elites. You need to save it. Now, if you're desperate like I am here and you weren't able to get yourself a plasma pistol, you can at least take out the Rangers with nothing but the DMR. It'll take only 5 shots to knock out their shields and then a headshot. They have the weakest shields of any elite in the entire game, and you have the DMR ammo over here to make it work. I don't normally recommend the assault rifle, especially not against red elites, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and this will still work better than the Spartan laser would. Once everything's dead, grab the Spartan laser, grab DMR ammo, and then head to the next area.
Ah, Sierra! You made it!
So far. Attack eval?
They got this facility covered from all angles. We'll give you covering fire, take the flank. There has to be a way around.
We'll find it. You just keep him busy.
You got it, sir.
Alright, there are a lot of enemies in this area, but there are a lot of power weapons available to you in order to take them all out. I like to start with the DMR against all the grunts. I like to try to knock out the ones with fuel rod guns if I can find them. Most dangerous threat in this area is going to be the shade turrets. For the most part, you are covered down here, but don't move out much further than this or you will get yourself mowed down by the shade turrets. The way I like to take them out is by moving up and into the structure above me. Now, there are 2 Spartan lasers available to you in this area, and you should also have the one that you're already carrying. So if you're asking me, Hokey, hey, why am I conserving the Spartan laser so much when there are so many available? It's because you need to save one in order to deal with the hunters coming up later. So, what I like to do is head up here and grab the sniper rifle, first snipe the grunt operator out of the turret, and then just destroy it completely with the Spartan laser. Rinse repeat on the other 2 shade turrets, keeping in mind that one of those 2 shade turrets is a fuel rod shade turret, so make sure you stick to cover. Also, whenever you get a chance to, you can use the Spartan laser in order to take out the ghost. But again, like I said, make sure you leave the area with a fully charged Spartan laser in order to deal with the hunters later.
Come on, 6. You gotta move through that facility ahead.
Once all 3 shade turrets are down, I've already taken out one of the 2 ghosts, and then I'm just going to use the remaining sniper rifle ammo to mop up as many grunts as I can, as well as the remaining elite. Now I have 1 shot remaining for the Spartan laser simply because I didn't miss either one of the ghosts, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to grab this fully charged one and bring it with me. Also grab your DMR, and if you're running low on DMR ammo, there's a full case over here.
Enemies.
The next room has a couple of elite ultras in it, but it should be pretty easy to deal with if you grab a plasma pistol from outside before you go in. I like to head up here on the left and approach it from the top first. That usually gives me easy access to one of the elites. Now keep in mind that wasn't the only ultra, and the other ultra will notice that and come up the stairs to hunt you down. And now you've just got 1 red elite and a bunch of grunts. So combo the red elite and take out the grunts with headshots. Fairly simple at this point. And of course, before you leave, go back for your Spartan laser. Remember to carry it with you because you're going to want it for the hunters later.
Targets!
Yeah, I see him. I'm in place. Dry dock's through that structure across the way. Punch through. We'll back you up.
This room is fairly easy, at least to start off with. You can pick off all the grunts and jackals with your DMR, and that'll leave nothing but the elites. The best way to deal with them, I've found, is to move over here on the right side of the room. This is where the grunts were, and so you can find a plasma pistol over here from them. And then using your acquired plasma pistol, you can combo them here from the center, or you can keep moving around the right side of the room and get behind them. Either way will work, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of both.
Bunch more tangles just showed up. Look out, Phantom coming in hot.
So with that final elite down, it is finally time to face the hunters. Again, go back for your Spartan laser. This is why you've been lugging it all this way. And you're going to use that to take out the hunters quickly and easily. All it takes is 2 shots from the Spartan laser, so long as you actually have one. So, 2 hunters, 2 shots from the Spartan laser each. Spartan laser comes with 4 shots. Smile for the camera and don't miss.
Can't afford any more casualties. Go to the east. Keep moving. Here comes some hunters. Moving issue. Take it.
Wow, that was a hell of a lot easier than any other method we could have possibly used to take them down. Alright, next area. First thing you want to start off with is the 3 Jackal marksmen with needle rifles up on the balcony. Now the thing about this room is that there is an invisible stealth elite with a sword in it. But if you hop up on this barrel, even if he comes to charge you down, he cannot get you from up here. He doesn't throw grenades, and all he has is his sword. So all he can do if he comes and charges you down is just slash at the barrel over and over again while you just laugh at him. This is very similar to my trick in Gravemind, where I stand on top of one of the pylons in the council chamber room, and the brute simply can't get me. Now, if you're paying attention, he shows up on your motion tracker anyway. Now, you lose your motion tracker if you're zoomed in with the DMR in order to shoot the jackals, but you should be paying attention, and you should even hear him roar and then charge you down. So that's really the only thing that's going to get you, but if you know what you're doing, he should be a total joke. You can refill your DMR ammo in here, but you shouldn't be running low at all, and you can grab a plasma pistol from one of the jackals. Easiest way to handle this next encounter is to take aim at the door, ignore the elite, and pick off all the grunts before they can make it into the room. And now all you have to do is combo the elite. Now this is only kind of sorta optional, but it is highly recommended. Before you leave, grab yourself a needle rifle and as much ammo as you can find from one of the Jackal marksmen. Remember, the final fight on the landing pad is nothing but brutes, and the needle rifle is the single best weapon in the game against brutes.
Keys to Noble Team. We're running out of time here, Spartans.
One grenade and a couple headshots should be enough to finish off this room. You really shouldn't have any problems with it. However, the landing pad will be a bit tougher.
What's the situation?
Advance driver up top. We lose that, the Autumn has no covering fire. She'll never make orbit.
Noble to Keys. We're at the pad.
Copy, Noble. My Pelican's ready. Clear an LZ, and I'll meet you there.
Will do, sir. All right, Six. This is it. I'll man the big gun. You just get to the platform and deliver that package.
So I found that the easiest way to handle this fight is to start off just on the ramp that you come in on, don't even move down it, and pick off all the grunts and jackals from there. Next you're going to have a bunch of brutes and actually just handle them from the exact same place. You're completely safe up here. They don't have any firing positions up here, so they can't come up here and charge you down. Tedious? Yes. Safe? Absolutely. Fun? Not so much. You will eventually run out of DMR ammo, and then you actually do have to move into the area behind the main landing pad and get the secret case of DMRs over here, which is what I'm about to do. All it takes is a melee to get it out of the wall. But there you go, fresh case of DMRs, and now you won't run out of DMR ammo. If you think that that's too cheap, you do have the needle rifle, or you can use the grenade launcher. It is surprisingly effective against brutes. However, the best piece of advice that I can give you is do not go up to the crow's nest where the sniper rifle is and try to pick them off from up there. For some reason, they instantly know that you're up there, and they're programmed to charge you down as soon as they see you up there, so that's not going to work. Now, I suppose if you can't find any of them, you can go up there in order to draw them out, and you do have the needle rifle in order to take them out quickly, but otherwise steer clear until this first wave is done with.
That was the cat. You think I'm scared of alien freaks? Gotcha. I'm gonna cut you off. Watch out. Hold them off until Keith gets here.
Okay, when Emil says that, that is the trigger for Wave 2. This is the hardest wave of the entire fight, and it will include 2 chieftains, one with a fuel rod gun, one with a gravity hammer. You want to book it up to the sniper rifle, grab it, and have it ready, and take them both out as they land. They land right in front of the Phantom, and it's not hard to take them out so long as you don't miss. The problem is that when you come up here to this crow's nest, like I said, the brutes are programmed to come up here and charge you down for some reason, so have your needle rifle ready. Now, I think I need to clear something up here, and that when I said that the brutes are programmed to come up here to the crow's nest to charge you down as soon as they notice you're up here, that only applies to the brutes from Wave 1. All these brutes from Wave 2 will just hang out on the main landing pad, and you can pick them off from up here. Again, if you think the DMR is too cheap or too boring, you can try to get closer to them and try your hand at using the grenade launcher. There's plenty of ammo available for it.
Cat! I'm gonna make you bleed! Take him out, Lieutenant! Clear the zone! Phantom! We got more on the way.
So here comes the third and final wave, and it lands right up on the crow's nest where you were hanging out. And I was headed up there to grab my sniper rifle in order to take out the chieftain that lands with this wave. He carries a plasma launcher, and I was going to take him out with 2 shots, but instead of that, I have my DMR and my needle rifle. So what I can do is use the DMR to knock out his shield, and then the needle rifle to kill him with 3 shots. Now, usually it's going to take more than 3 shots because he'll armor lock, but you can eventually get him. Now also notice where I've chosen to take up a position. This is once again back on the entrance pathway that you use to enter the area, and they don't have any firing positions over here, so they can't come over here in order to charge you down. They just stay on that crow's nest, and you can pick them off from over here.
Think I'm scared of you alien freaks?
With the chieftain down, the music is going to start to play, signaling the end of this section, but you still have a lot of brutes to take out before Keys will actually arrive. Use your DMR and needle rifle to take out all the brutes, and be wary of the grunts with fuel rod guns. Do not let them tag you.
I'm gonna cut you up. Hope you like that. Gonna send you all straight to hell. Banshee overhead. I'll kill every last one of you myself.
Remember what I said about the crow's nest and the brutes coming up here to charge you down? Also applies to wave 3 brutes, so have your needle rifle ready. But this can be a good way to draw them out if you can't find any more to shoot.
Gonna make you bleed. They're everywhere. Spartan, assist. Think I'm scared of you alien freaks? Noble the keys. The pad is clear.
On my way.
6. Time for you to leave. Get the package to the pad and get your ass off this planet. I've got your back.
Before you head to the landing pad to meet up with Keys, grab the sniper rifle. if there are still a bunch of brutes left, and there really shouldn't be at this point, you can actually let the Pelican take them all out.
On hot approach to Platform Delta. Ready to take possession of the package, Noble.
That was the cat.
Good to see you, Spartan. Catherine assured me I could count on you.
Not just me, sir.
They'll be remembered.
Cruiser, adjusting heading for the Autumn. Noble 4, I need fire on that cruiser or we're not getting out of here. Do you copy?
You have your window, sir.
Bridge, this is the captain. We have the package. Returning to the Autumn, over.
Copy that. Who's next? I'm ready! How about you?
Lieutenant, get aboard! We gotta get the hell out of here!
Negative. I have the gun. Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you, Spartan.
Noble 6, get on that mass driver and clear me a path.
Okay, one last time. Smile for the camera and don't miss. It'll take 2 body shots and a headshot to take out the Zealot. This is why I told you to grab the sniper rifle earlier, and it can make your life a hell of a lot easier if you can take him out now, right away, rather than later where he has cover from the engineer. Now, in order to take out the engineer, there's actually a spot right here where you can get eyes on him through that tiny little corner. You can either shoot him with a headshot from the sniper rifle or 2 body shots. Once the engineer is down, use the rest of your sniper rifle against the remaining elites, and this is best case scenario where I didn't miss once. Other than that, ditch your sniper rifle once it's empty for a plasma pistol from one of the grunts. There should be one easily available to you. And now you're just going to combo the remaining elites, which in my case, there's 1 Zealot dual-wielding plasma rifles and the Field Marshal. The Field Marshal is noted by his armor that looks like the Zealots, except that he has horns on his helmet and carries a fuel rod gun. He's the only one of his kind in the entire game, and he boasts the strongest shields of any enemy in the entire game. They're even stronger than the shields of the Gold Elite Generals, because you're going to see that a plasma pistol overcharge shot does not knock them out completely. You'll have to follow up with a couple shots from the DMR. The best way that I found to handle this fight is over by the stairs on the right. I'm not going to lie, I just shit my pants a little bit. I did not realize he was right there at the top of the stairs. Anyway, find the right opportunity to combo him, and then once you knock out his shield, he actually switches to an energy sword, which is good news for you, because that's a hell of a lot less dangerous than the fuel rod gun.
Heat up that gun. We've got multiple craft bearing down on us. Cruiser moving into position. I need it dead.
Okay, one last fight in the entire game. The thing about this MAC gun on Legendary is that you need to be constantly moving and firing it, even if you can't see your next target. Also, whenever you see Banshees, they take top priority over the Phantoms. Now, you may not be able to move much because this is essentially a turret, but it's so big that even just moving from side to side sometimes is enough in order to avoid those concussion rifle shots from the Phantoms. Hold off for just a few more seconds, and then when the game tells you to, shoot the cruiser in its weak spot to end the mission and the game.
Fire now, Lieutenant. Hit her in the gut. Good gun, Spike. All stations, brace for cast-off. This is the Pillar of Autumn. We're away. The package is with us.